Good morning, First United Methodist Church. It is Pastor Shannon with our weekly update for August 18th. Well, this past Sunday, the face of our faith that we talked about was Joseph of Arimathea. And as I said in my sermon, Joseph was essentially Jesus's funeral director. Along with the women followers of Jesus, he helped prepare Jesus's body for burial, helped embalm it, wrap it in linen, and Joseph even provided Jesus with a tomb to lay in. He offered up his own tomb, which we are told was new and unused. But Joseph's story raises the question, what would have happened to Jesus' body had Joseph not come forward to offer up his tomb for use? Well, the sad reality is that Jesus' body probably would have been put in a mass grave, sometimes called in Scripture the potter's field. And Jesus would have been buried alongside many others who were too poor to afford proper funerals or burials within a tomb. Now, this actually raises a really important train of thought that if Jesus had been put in a mass grave, it would have been a lot harder to prove his resurrection 3 days later. With being placed in a tomb, there was a stone that was rolled in front of it. Matthew's gospel even tells us that there were Roman soldiers guarding the tomb. And so it was a big deal when the tomb stone was rolled away and Jesus's body was not there. The tomb was empty. But if Jesus had been put in just a mass grave, a mass hole in the ground, there would have been no way to prove that he'd actually risen from the dead, and people would have said, oh, his disciples just stole his body. It wouldn't be very credible. So I thought that was just a really interesting point that, Joseph's new and unused tomb actually helped pave the way for Jesus's resurrection 3 days later. Well, this upcoming Sunday, April 23rd, is Back to School Sunday. This is always a fun time, so I encourage you to bring your kids, your grandkids, nieces, nephews, invite your friends and neighbors who have kids. We will have a small gift for every child that is present, and students too, and teachers as well. And then we'll also have a special time of prayer for all of those who are going back to school, not just our kids, but parents and educators and teachers as well. And then don't forget, it is fellowship lunch right after church on Sunday, so be sure to bring a dish to share and join in a time of potluck lunch. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. Have a great week until then.